Hey guys, it's Jonathan from Bullet Motorsports. Right next to me we have a 1961 Austin-Healey Bug-Eye Sprite. Very nice example. Today we're going to go into full details on this ride, take it for a test drive, do a complete walk around, and let you decide if you want to put this in your collection. If you guys enjoy this content, click on the link below, like and subscribe. Let's do it. A 7 out of 10 in my perspective, so that's a 70% out of 100. Top is very nice, paint shows very well with minor imperfections, so you have small bubbling on the top half here, not rust, it's actually a paint issue. Front end looks extremely clean and the body lines are very nice. You have a small chip right here, just small imperfections throughout, so that's why we give it a 70% out of 100. I would click on the link below to see the full gallery. That's going to have all the shots. Any imperfections going to be showcased. It's going to have pictures of the top off and on. We're going to leave it on because it is super hot here in Florida. It's already 95 degrees and it's not even 10 o'clock. Wheels and tires on this side are very nice. All of your body lines are very even. And when you look at the gallery, you may see that this door was protruding a little bit. It just wasn't closed all the way. So this is how it should look, and that's how it does look when you close it properly. Your metal cage for all of the glass is very nice. You do have the sliding portion here. Rear quarter is very nice, and the metal underneath is very clean. We have a lot of birds here as well. To open up the door, all you do is pull this handle and it'll pop open. Interior is very clean, white piping throughout. Underneath is very nice as well, so click on the link below. Let's spin this around really quick so you're gonna see this guy get in this small car and rotate it. So we're gonna start it. That's cold. Let's let it warm up a little bit. I actually fit in here. 205 pounds, 6 foot. Sounds good, that's a cold start. All of my Smith gauges are working as they should. Clutch feels good. Reverse is easy. There we go, now we can look at the passenger side. Closing the door, closes nicely. Let's get to the passenger side. Passenger side is the same as the driver's side. Door gaps are even. Front clamshell opens up very nicely. You're going to see that. Rear quarters are very nice with no rust or rot. Tires are from 2010, so they are older. This is an older restoration, so it looks like they just did paint work, interior work, original gauges throughout. Underneath is very nice too, once again. All of your chrome and bright work up front shows very well. I would say that that's show quality chrome right there. Insignia is very nice. Another small imperfection here and here, and that's just from the body work. Let's take a look under the hood. Taking a look under the hood, we have a 997cc engine, dual carburetors. All the suspension looks extremely nice, so we'll have panning shots of that, but all the bushings look good, your brakes feel great, springs look good, steering looks good as well. You do have all the insulation in place, which is proper, along with additional insulation for your fuel line, which I kind of like, so you don't have any heat issues. So if it gets too hot in the engine bay, your carburetors don't start to percolate. You do have your master cylinder here. All the wiring is very tidy. You still have all of your placards in place. You still have your blower motor, and then you have the signature headlights, which are accessible from up here. Metal throughout is very clean. Radiator looks good. All of my belts look good as well. And then you have your coil on that side with the generator and then the speedometer cable that's going out, and the speedometer is operating. Let's go ahead and close this. We'll show you the interior and then we'll take it for a test drive. Let's take a look at the interior. Doors open up nicely. You do have black vinyl with white piping. Steering wheel's in very nice condition. The insulation right here, so if you can place it back in, but if you put the windows on, it does have an issue closing. So I pulled it off of the track. You can see that the metal's really nice, but it closes perfectly now. So if you put this rubber back in place, it's really, really difficult to shut it. Just something that we're pointing out, that's what we do here. You have your stamping here, 520824, which would be your VIN number. Your pedal box is very nice. Shifter is very nice. Light controls are nice. Smith gauges are showing 88,000 miles. Fuel gauge operates. And your tachometer goes to red line of 6,000. 5,500 is right before it, or 5,600. Water temperature gauge, we'll test that out when we go for the test drive. Emergency brake is holding. You do have seat belts, and the metal work throughout is nice and clean. So let's jump in it and spin her around. All right, we're gonna take it for a test drive. First gear. Still cold, we gotta let it warm up. Sounds like a mosquito. There we go, it's starting to go now. Let me turn my hat around. Going over bumps, no issues at all. Nice and smooth. The suspension's pretty soft. So you like if with one person you can push that, you can compress the springs. I don't know what the weight capacity is for this one, but it feels good. We're going 38 miles an hour right now. See how the downshift is. Horn works. We're gonna go through the tunnel here. Sounds good. It's not bad at all. I like it. Steering's responsive. Oh, it's like a, you touch it, it's gonna turn. Let's go into fourth gear. Fourth gear is nice. We're going 40 miles per hour right now. We'll test out the brakes right here. Downshifting back into third. Great oil pressure. We have 60 pounds of oil pressure. Water temperature is slowly rising. You also have a charging port here, so if you store it, there's a charger built in, so you don't have to worry about it. You just plug it in. I wonder what the 0 to 60 is in this thing. Probably, I would say 16 seconds, but it looks so good. I'm sure there's an expert out there that will tell me. Feels good. It's driving nice. Come on, baby. No smoke. And we have hit 50 miles per hour. It's a fun car. And it actually, for ours, I'm 6 foot. You're, how tall are you? 6 foot. We fit in here. And these actually help out tremendously. They do have a little bit of rattling because it's obviously plastic. Now that the carbs are warmed up, feels really, really good, very responsive. Brakes are even, you can push the brakes, there's no pulling from left to right. I want you guys to look at the suspension. So look at the photos of the suspension. All the bushings are new, or newer, and it looks really, really nice under there. I'm gonna turn around, get you guys some beautiful outside shots and let you decide if you wanna put this in your collection. This is extremely fun to drive, very comfortable. And it has like it sounds like a bee, like attacking. I like it. If you guys have any questions, give us a call, 954-363-2261. I would say that this is one of the cooler mini cars that we've ever had. This is cooler than a Mini Cooper, I think, because it's so unique, especially with the headlights.